Greetings, my fellow wargamers. So, Weird Miniatures released images of concept art and 3D renders of the new Malifaux Dreamer crew, and a day ago they released the information that Malifaux 3rd edition open beta testing will begin on January the 16th. Now, these do look impressive, and different as well, but at the same time bring up so many questions. Like, for example, exactly how much of the range are they going to replace? And what the hell happened to the daydreams? What we see here is the dreamer himself, Lord Chompy Bits, Cophelius, and 3 Alps. I wish Weird were a little bit more clear about this, instead of leaving us guessing. There is a possibility they just didn't want to show us the daydreams yet. Or maybe Dreamer has completely new totem now. It could even be Lord Chompy Bits himself. Some other characters have huge totems too, like Jacob Lynch and Hunger in Darkness. And speaking of Hunger in Darkness, that's one sculpt that definitely needs changing. Okay, let's have a look at the new renders. Right, Dreamer is few years older, but now he's a much darker character than he used to be, because there's happened to be a war Earthside now. Malifaux storyline has advanced yet again, and now it crosses over with the other side, where Burning Man has set all of the London ablaze, and Dreamer lost his father. Now he's like a dark version of Oliver Twist. I like this new design. Like the beastie behind him, like the cricket bat. In fact, I like him more than the kid in the pajamas we used to have. Next, we have Lord Chompy Bits, who could very well be Dreamer's next totem. We'll find out if that's the case soon enough. The open beta starts in less than a week, so not long now. Again, I like this new design. I'm glad to see he's got his Chompy Bits back. What I'm talking about here is that the original metal Lord Chompy Bits had a huge maw on his torso, something the 2nd edition plastic version no longer had. And that made no sense to me, because that giant maw was the reason why Dreamer called him Chompy Bits in the first place. That was his Chompy Bits. Luckily, this bad design decision was rectified in this new version. He still has 4 arms, but 2 of them are now really oversized. Now, I have split feelings about this, but I'd say overall, this design is an improvement over the last one. When it comes to Cophelius, I really liked the previous version. This one I like as well, but I think I really need to see him from more angles before I make up my mind about him. This design has some nice touches, like the pouches filled with eyes, but I think painting them is going to be a bit hard to pull off. Okay, the only thing we got left now is Alps. Now, I like how these sculpts look, but they don't look like Alps to me. I always imagined them as these little boogeymen, and these look like monsters from a current generation horror video game. Yes, I know Dreamer's imaginary friends have changed in accordance to his new mental state, but this is a really big departure. And now the conclusion. I just looked at an article on Weird website called Waldo's Weekly I Am the Keyword Master. It's a list of new keywords for existing profiles. And the daydreams are there, so that means what you see on the picture is not complete crew. And no, Lord Chompy Bits is not a totem. Before I go, I have a little prediction regarding which sculpts are going to change. I think the contents of crew boxes of Masters, which came out in first and second wave, will have new sculpts. At least that. But it's possible that other miniatures from wave 1 and 2 could be upgraded as well. And that's all I got to say. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Comments, suggestions and critique is welcome, and I'd be really grateful if you repost this video. It would help the channel reach new audience. See you soon!